Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know you're gonna join me this early, but I just wanted to announce we have a new member in our family. I took off to Wisconsin yesterday, day before yesterday actually, and we had to race back here so I could get back in time for my job. Hey Shakira, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. We have a new arrival. Now I'm not sure. I know the phone version of this app, StreamYard, is different than the PC version. And I'm going to see. Uh, nope, I don't see um, where I could show y'all our new arrival, but I'll come back on later where I be at home at my PC. I'll show you our little precious little junior. Um, he's a boy. My son, my youngest son, has a son now, and he's a junior. And he cute as he could be. And we all went to Wisconsin yesterday in order to see him. But with COVID and everything, they didn't let us up. Only let the dad up. So it is what it is. Oh, I gave her mom a backpack full of diapers and wipes and little outfits for him to go home in. And she took a picture of him in one of the outfits, and I was just moved to tears. I was just like, oh. Um, so she said she said she gonna put the other clothes on him and take pictures for me. So I said thank you. Oh. Um, But yeah, when I come back on, oh thank you, Shakira. When I come back on, I am gonna talk about these baby mama daddy dramas. How some of this can be avoided and how some of us need to wake up. Okay. Women in particular. Um, anyway, we was happy to see him. We was really just going to visit to take the backpack to her. Um, But we didn't know we was coming, and the baby was actually gonna come and be delivered yesterday. So that was a pleasant surprise for the trip. Good morning. That was a pleasant surprise. So we uh we are all excited now, and can't wait till she get out. I'm encouraging her to breastfeed. Okay, these mothers of today, they done learn how to be convenient, and that they putting this cow's milk in us as a baby, and the formula companies are never gonna come out and tell the truth that they can't make a milk that duplicate to the mother's milk that's made for humans coming from humans. The formulas is made from cow milk coming from cows. That's how come you see so many growth hormones, little girls already getting breasts, 6, 7, 8, and just weird things. Because of cow's milk, a lot of black people are lactose intolerant. So I encourage her to start breastfeeding, and so far it seems like she's wanted to try it. At first she said no and thought she couldn't do it, but I've been talking to her every day and telling her you in good hands. I will walk you through because I breastfed all three of my kids, and I truly strongly believe in it. I believe that we've been bamboozled and brainwashed into believing that the formula is best. But if you look on any can of formula, any any can bottle or box, the number one sentence is breast milk is best. So why would all the formula companies say that first thing on their label if it wasn't the best? And so common sense. Excuse me, y'all. Common sense just told me to I want the best for my child. And in convenience, you can't beat convenience for breast milk. You ain't gotta boil no bottles and keep no bottles. Why? You just gotta keep yourself healthy and eat plenty of fruits and veggies and water. And your baby will get the best milk ever invented by God. Hey, butterfly, pretty stay fly. Yeah, I'm out here early. I don't start till 8:30. It's 8:08 right now, so I jumped on here to let y'all know I'm still hanging in there. It's a working girl. I've now had a couple of paychecks. One of them was used to take that trip to Wisconsin, and that makes me feel good that we able to do something major like that. When so long for so many years, I just ain't got it. We ain't got the money. Oh, but getting a couple coins, earning a couple coins on this job has been tremendous, made a tremendous difference. And I'm gonna be cranking out one more day. Yay! Yay! I am happy to have a job and be gainfully employed. And I knew it was a tip position. I'm not sure how many more weeks is left because the census is over. The deadline was September 30th. But I don't know if you heard me, Butterfly, but we just added a new addition to our family. Boy, and I don't see how you can share your screen and all that. You could do that on the PC version of StreamYard. I really wanted to share a picture. He is so cute in his little outfit that I got. He looked so cute. He was a long boy, 8 pounds or something ounces. He was over 8 pounds. And so that's where I went. And I went day before yesterday, and we rushed back here to get me back in time for my job here. So I came back from Wisconsin and still went to work. So I'm proud of that. I ain't been able to do that to say I got a job to get back to in 13 years. That's a good feeling and give me, more self-esteem. Because my self-esteem was low in the working category because so much of my condition wasn't being treated. Hey, Nicholas, how you doing? I mentioned earlier my good news is we got a new addition to our family, Malik Jr. Um, his dada. Uh, we all went to Wisconsin yesterday in order to see him. We didn't know the baby was coming because her due date, she's a few weeks early. So um, we weren't expecting the baby to come on the day that we came to visit. We were just coming to visit and give her, the baby gift, the baby stuff. Um, we wanted her to have it, before he was born. But he was born. He came on here. Babies come when they want to. So we have a new addition, and it's my own. It's my youngest grandson. I got an older grandson. Y'all have seen him before, and now we got a new one. And he was long, just like his daddy. I think he gonna be tall. He got some big old giant hands, and so we was all happy to get to see him. The trip went smooth. We didn't have no mishaps or accidents or none of that stuff. And they got me here to my job on time. Something that I'm also proud of because in my whole career, I was never able to conquer that time thing. And this is my first time in my life that I've been on time every day to work no matter what. even if I had to work on Sunday when the buses don't run. So I'm proud of that. That may not be a big deal to some, time may not be an issue for you, but it was for me. And I just got tired of always being the one late. Uh, I grew up. I don't shoot for on time anymore. Matter of fact, I heard a military guy say, early is on time is late, and late USOL. So I never shoot for on time. So far I've been on time to work every day. Actually, I'm early, which is why I'm doing this video. I'm early. I'm early, and I wanted to announce that news. I'm going to come back on because I got a little haul. Because I did shopping for both the baby and my granddaughter that's here with me. And I got some of the cutest stuff. She loved Mickey Mouse. You say you have friends who still be late for everything. And see, I didn't want that stigma. I just didn't. I wanted to grow out of that. You know, it's embarrassing, And then I learned, that the excuses that you make for being late is really for you to make you feel better about being late, but the person really don't care. Because after all, if they were counting on you to be on time and you late, you already lost. They already lost, and ain't no excuse you could tell them to make it, not okay. So I wanted to get rid of that. And I'm proud to say, in the past, I'm going to say good 5 years, I really been on time for most stuff, most things I go to, because now I really don't shoot for on time. I get there early. When I was younger, I couldn't stand to get someplace early and I got to twiddle my thumbs and wait and wait and wait. No, I twiddle my thumbs and wait because I'd rather be early than late. Yes, and it's a good quality to have to be on time for things. So, and I learned and listened to employees that, uh, wasn't on the job, and they would say how they look at all the people coming in late and it be scoring on them. It's sort of like a scarlet letter. So I ain't had that problem on this job. I have been on time, and my checks revealed that. I have a thing about that. 15 minutes is early. It's on time for me, right? That's how I operate, and so far that works. Trying to get there on time. Nope. No, ma'am. Like I said, it was a military guy that said 15 minutes early is on time, and on time is late, and 50 minutes late USOL. And I said, yeah, that's a good way to think of it. So I've been early every day. It's easier to be earlier when I got a bus that forces me to get out the house. Sometimes I think that me being on my own recognizance is what caused a lot of the lateness in the past. I still, OCD, dawdle and twiddle and let time get by, but the bus coming forced me to say, oh, I got to get out there. But even when the bus not coming, and I ask other people, because see, it's amazing when you change your ways, how many other people had the same negative trait, but counted on blaming you for being late. And when you on time, it brings out the truth that they didn't really respect your time. Anyway, it came out once I changed that aspect of me. So it's just me growing up. I'm growing up out of that. I feel proud. My self esteem is returning because I succeeded in coming to this job on time every day that I was scheduled. And I love that. That's something I'm proud of. And hopefully the next opportunity to come along won't be that long away. But now I won't fear, you know, not being able to make it. Um, Even with all my aches and pains. And do you know these bitches hated on my chair? Girl, I look at the dumb things the YouTube streets be getting in beefs over. They was hating. Haters gonna hate. Ain't they? They gonna hate. They was hating on my chair. They ain't like the fact. I'm gonna show you. They like the fact that I was scooting around like this. Ooh, ooh. They didn't like me scooting around. Ain't that crazy? Yep, things sure can come up in them 15 minutes, the first 15 minutes when you come in. So, yep, I don't never come in on time no more. That would mess me up. Yeah, hating on my chair, child. And if push came to shove, like they told me I couldn't roll around. I couldn't take advantage of the thing of not standing on my knees, which is painful. They believe me, I could push the issue because I'm entitled to have this chair for my condition. I got two degenerating knees that should have been, uh, surgery on. I was up for surgery at the age of 45. I didn't want to get cut on. That's the only reason why I haven't. It's, you all right. They better get over it. Because I'm going to still keep bringing this damn chair. Then the next day, yep, I'm one of those ADD people that lose these things all the time. So I put it on a leash. You know, had to get the head right. Um, other good news that happened to me in other videos I mentioned about, I have been going into a battle over Adderall. I wanted to mention these things that I'm going through going back to work because it's kind of daunting when you've been out of work when you have to go back to work. Okay. So I've been fighting. I've been fighting for Adderall. I have attention deficit disorder. I was diagnosed at the age of 35, and it was after my son got the diagnosis that I began to seek the diagnosis because I was reading myself. Um, so I'm a woman of a certain age, as I babe like to say all the time. I be saying, girl, what you mean by that? Woman of a certain age. Anyway, I'm up there, I'm an old bag. So they was all concerned about my heart rate. I kept telling them my heart rate was high because I'm walking to the clinic from my house. I don't take a bus because it's only 2 blocks away. So that walking, and plus I used to be a smoker. Yay, I could say former smoker. I haven't smoked cigarettes since July the 1st, 2019. So it's over a year. I'm proud of that. Thought I would never be able to quit. But anyway, having the cigarettes and the Adderall was a problem. They was worried about my heart. I kept telling them it was situational, that they taking my blood pressure right after I have walked to the clinic. So I think that they should consider me, that is situational. So they gave me a heart monitor and I was in my heart rate in. At home, it was back to normal. So I tried one more time, even though they had been turning me down. I tried one more time with a new doctor. And I explained to them, I feel like that they were taking out the meth head epidemic here in this community on me. I didn't create that problem, and I don't feel like the doctor should be taking it out on me, holding back. Hey, Kareem. Amen for the blessing on not smoking since two. I'm so proud. I never thought I'd see a day because child smoking is like crack, nicotine. Don't ever start. That's what I tell my posterity. It's better to never start than to be trying to quit. Because quitting is hard. Quitting is hard. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I have urges. I ain't gonna say I never have urges. But anyway, yeah, I didn't feel that was fair that they was taking the Adderall away and really wasn't justifying it or giving me an alternative. Because like if you worried about my heart, then is there something else on the market that you can offer me that treats the same condition? They didn't even offer me alternatives. So I was struggling. I'm telling you, that first week I thought I was going to get fired because I was struggling to stay awake. I couldn't do it. With the Adderall, I have no problem with that. No matter how boring, whatever I'm doing, I can stay awake. So I have it now. The only thing they agreed to, they lowered the dose, which I was like, why are they going down? I need it going up. I'd rather have a low dose than no dose. So I have it. I got my Adderall finally. They just gave me a month supply, and I told them that I would be seeing a specialist, a neurologist, instead of going to a psychiatrist because neurologists treat ADD too. So don't have to be a psychiatrist. And so I'm going to go see a neurologist. I think a neurologist would be more open minded as far as what they prescribe. Yes, ma'am. I had to eat more greens. I got to get my zucchini together. So I am coming back on here today. I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna process my zucchini so it can be stored in the freezer, and I can just grab little packages to make my zucchini bread or whatever my dinner dishes. Um, yeah, I'm eating more greens. I bought spinach in this go round. This is the right time to start planting spinach if you are growing and you grow in containers. You can still grow in the winter. Plant you some spinach. It's the right time. So yeah, my garden is kind of done, and I think my zucchini ain't gonna produce no more. The leaves are starting to turn yellow now, so we pretty kind of done. We getting that indoor garden together though. Me and my sons and grandson, we gonna be putting together the tent so we can grow the medicinal greens indoors. And I'll show y'all that. I'm also gonna try the zucchini, but I may not have enough light for the zucchini though. We'll see. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. My goal for this job though, my goal is to get the best computer I ever had. You know, y'all, I'm a computer specialist. I did that as a career. I fixed people who had better computers than me. In business, I would see plenty of people with better computers than me because they had good credit, so they can go out and get that $1,000 computer without no problem. But me, I had bad credit, and I'd be the one fixing their computer. This is the first time you got some seeds for that, girl. We going to Denver. We go. You know you can get grams for $3. Child, Illinois is behind and corrupt. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be going to Denver. We planning that trip now that I got this job. So my two goals for this job is to go to Denver and to get the computer. Back to the computer. I never had the top of the line best computer. Well, I say best specs because I could build my own computer and I would build it piece by piece because I was, poor. And I build my computer piece by piece. So I had it fasted, but it wouldn't be no name brand or nothing like that because I built it piece by piece. This time in life, I just feel like I want to have something better. I deserve better. And I feel like I have cheated myself so long being cheap or not having good credit to this time I'm determined I'm gonna get me a nice computer. Something I'm looking towards something like the Surface Pro. That's the 2-in-1. You can have 50 plants. It's legal here too, but you can't have but 6 plants. See, that's why Illinois is just corrupt. People keep telling me to go to Oregon that I know. Um, but we are gonna make that trip. Uh, 50 plants, man, that's cool. That was straight. Um, we can only have 6 legally, and you gotta pay for the license to have the 6. So it's a racket. It's a whole racket here in Illinois. But now it's time to go. I'm coming back on after I get off of work because this is the first short day I had. I've been working late getting that paper, child. I didn't know $23 an hour for Sunday, honey. My check looked great. That came yesterday. I was so happy to see that money on my account. Uh, yes, I am enjoying being employed. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video. I'm coming back though after this do a wish list for my child. Okay, I will. I'll try that. Boring channels. I'm in the boring sector. They don't get too much love, not financially. But yeah, I'm trying to move on to bigger and better things. So I'm definitely about to invest in a better computer, and in some medicine, herbals. Anyway, y'all, bye bye. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Yes, that Sunday check looked good. It was big as the other, the other days, and I only worked a few hours. So yeah, I loved it. All right, bye y'all. Peace.